I'm going to take a look at the Pick 5 sequence for Monday night at Yonkers Raceway. It begins in race 5. Has a $10,000 guaranteed pool, and it's a 50-cent base bet in the first leg. I'm going too deep. The 4 Mindhunter, 9-5 in a program. The winner of 3 straight drew off by greater than 3 lengths in the last 2 wins, the most recent at the same level. The race will likely go through the Adamczyk training and shouldn't have an issue grabbing the point off the gate. The 5 Southern Hanover, 8-1. Price shot could show enough gate speed to get a decent seat when the wings fold. Does show a win versus $50,000 claimers and has a better post than others who show a win versus this kind. The price should be right and could catch the speed with a sharp steer by Brent Holland. In race 6, I'm going to go too deep. Shine a Light is 7-2 in the morning line, makes the third start off the bench and bumps up after a win from the rail on September 30th. Holland could work another efficient trip and double up if the chalk has an off night. The 3 Semi-Tough, 9-5 in the morning line. The Burke training drops to a soft spot in May. Finally, a meta-beatable field. Has had trouble finishing off miles, but comes back in sequence. Joe Bongiorno could make every call a winning one with this post draw, but I can't completely trust him. Race 7 going too deep. Peace Out Posse 2-1. Then the Joe B 9-year-old keeps moving up and has now posted 3 straight wins. This will be more of a challenge, but best to not overlook, especially leaving from the rail. The 3 Chimera Moment, 3-1. Beat this kind on August 5th. Off an efficient trip and did not lead every step of the way. Takes a good drop here and should be there at the wire with a smooth steer. Race 8 going 3 deep. The 1 Covered Bridge, 5-1. Should offer a square price. It was pace compromised last time. Comes back in sequence. It should be no worse than in the pocket off the gate. The price should be solid in an interesting affair. The 2 Rock and Roll Runa, 4-1. There are reasons not to use the Larry Stahlbaum entry. Recent form has been dull, but now drops to a competitive level, gets Mark McDonald back between the pipes. He can work a close-up trip and be the best down the lane in a race that should have a hot pace. The 6, Nandello M, 7-2. Jason Bartlett has the gate speed to land on the point. Now, there is gate speed inside, so maybe Bartlett doesn't have his foot through the floorboard off the gate, and the Classy veteran could also look to grind it out and be in position to roll by down the lane. In race 9, I'm going to close it out using 3 horses. The 5 Pound for Pound, 5-1. Dropped to this level and didn't do much for most of the mile. But that was from post 8, and this will be the first time in this soft and not being stuck further outside. Could be overlooked, and my thinking is Brent Holland will be aggressive once the wing fold. The 6, Italian Land N, is 6-1 in the morning line, was having trouble versus $50,000 claimers, but beat this kind back on August 10th. Could be sitting on a big try, and will look for a strong steer from Anthony Napolitano. The 7, Gung Ho, 7-2 in the program. Pocono Shipper faded after trying to wire similar, but had missed the start. Fits well here, and this is the best chance for a win at Yonkers since beating the non-winners of $30,000 last 5 from the 8-hole in its first start on the Hilltop, which was back on July 22nd. The 50-cent ticket reads 4-5 with 1-3, with 1-3, with 1-2-6, with 5-6-7 for $36, and good luck.